The Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy!
Happy Friday. Thank you for watching us. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience, and my virtual audience at home. How you doing? It's Friday, you know, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. Well, I have to, thank you. Thank you. This is my favorite detail right down here, with like some suede embellishment hanging off with a slit, right? I like it. Anyway, we here at the Wendy Show have met a lot of celebrities, we've seen a lot of things, and the most interesting things excite us the most. Jeremy Meeks. Hot Felon is here, and people are here for the conversation and to make sure that he still looks like he does, which I'm sure he does. All right, anyway, he's here a little bit later. All right, Reginae Carter, daughter of Lil Wayne. Fans want to know whether she got breast implants or not. Now see, Reginae posted a video, which it's got a lot of people talking. She's walking around in the house, and they're saying, well, those look like breast implants. And I say, well, it could be a really good push-up bra. She wasn't, you know, while she always said she's flat, she was never flat, she was just saggy for a young girl. You know, her breasts were heavy. So even when she was young, she had, well, see, now this looks like implants. You didn't give me a chance to plead my case. At first I said no. She took that saggy breast tissue and wore a good bra, and she's playing it. But no, those look like breast implants. And she's only 21 years old, which I have two things to say about that. The first thing is that I don't think breast implants are for 21-year-olds, but I understand the pressure of social media. You poor girls these days, I don't know what you do. I don't know what I would do at that point. You know, if I was 21 and, you know, out here, you know, competing. Because just because you're Lil Wayne's daughter doesn't mean that, you know, the world is going to pay attention. See, I feel as though breast implants, you young girls, you really do need to get used to the body that you have until you're 28 years old. I know you're saying, look who's talking, but I was a grown woman before I got my first surgeries, and I was happy for that because I got a chance to know the real body I am and exactly what I wanted when I went. And it's, you know, sustained. But Reginae looks like she's gotten some breast implants. I wonder what her father thinks. Reginae, if you would like to talk, you can call the Bureau at 555-HELP. Although I must say that green bathing suit shot is for Rihanna's clothing line. And you know how they do a whole lot of you know, they embellish the pictures. So you never know. Look, I just gave her an excuse. There you go. Ariana Grande is talking about the social influencers of today for partying during the pandemic. Now, the influencers have been hanging out at this big spot in LA. It's called the Saddle Ranch. Looks like a lot of fun during regular times. There's a big mechanical bull, and a whole bunch of stuff inside and stuff outside. And it's where the who's who of Hollywood. Like, if you want to meet somebody famous, you go to this spot. If you want to be somebody or know somebody, you go to that spot. So Ariana spoke out on the Zach Sang show, and just take a look.
Of all the things that we couldn't we have just stayed at home for a few more weeks, like all the other countries that were fine and are better than we are? Like, did we really all need to go to Saddle Ranch that badly that, like, we couldn't have waited for the deathly pandemic to pass? Like,
Yeah.
we all really needed to put on our cowgirl boots and ride a mechanical bull that bad.
And before she became Ariana Grande, I'm sure she'd been there more than 36 times. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. It looks fun. And in the beginning of her statement, it seemed like she was talking about us as a nation. You know, can't we all just stay in for a few weeks? And then she got down to, you know, the influencers. And some of the influencers are big fans of hers, and they were like, she's right. As opposed to clapping back at her, they're actually agreeing with her. So while she's young and she's still got it, unlike a lot of, you know, older people who try to influence, you know, these 21-year-old girls, she's in that age group where she can use her voice for something good. I like her. I like her. Is my hair too eyelicious?
I was wondering, how are you able to see?
This eye's good.
But I love it. I love it.
You think I should push it over a little bit?
No,
Okay.
it's great as it is.
Okay. This makes up for yesterday's church look. Okay. Former NFL star Chad Ochocinco, we all know who he is. Well, he admits, and he's proud of it, that he's cheap. No, take a look and listen to every word. Go.
So once money came, you know, I'm always preaching about being cheap. With the jewelry and the watches, I know I talked to you before about never really buying anything real. Everything was always replica. Nothing was ever real. Yeah, there was no point because the women have already done their Googles. So there's really no need and there's nobody to impress. I can get the same, like Hard Knocks, where I got my earrings from Claire's.
Yeah, I remember that.
With a black card. And the whole message was, I'm still rich, I'm still me, I don't really need it. Who am I trying to impress?
Yeah.
You know what? He's got a really honest point. You know, he's worth $5 million. And the first year that he was signed to the NFL, when he first got into the game, he spent the first year sleeping in the players' lounge. He didn't buy or rent or anything. Slept in the players' lounge after games, after practice, the whole bit. Because he was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? You know, I'm cheap, I don't even know how to spend this money, I don't wanna spend the money, oh my gosh. As soon as I get out of here, family, friends, people are gonna be calling me, girls are gonna be jumping on me, let me just take a moment. So he stayed in there for a year. That's a lot of discipline, you know? And if I were him, and a lot of women will not go along with the fake thing, like he can buy his earrings from Claire's. Don't you love that? But the types of women that he attracts in this day and time want real diamonds. You know, they want real diamonds and the expensive handbags and things like that. And you know what? Those aren't the kind of women for him. Then let them move on to somebody else. Buying fake stuff for women, to me, I have no problem with that, as long as you tell them what it is. With phone conversation. It's just like I was saying, I wouldn't mind going on a first date with Groupon. Hold on. This is after several conversations. This is not my first time meeting you. Like, we FaceTime, we talk on the phone all the time, and we finally get time in our schedules, and we're going on a date. So we agree, where are we gonna go? You know? And he says, well, I told you I'm cheap. And then she says, well, I'm not. And so he says, well, let's go mid-price then, and I'll still do a Groupon or something like that. I like the way he's thinking. And for him, I would date a girl for 1 full year before I would buy her something real. Like, if 1 full year, let her stand the test. And just because he's cheap doesn't mean he doesn't have nice things. Like, if I were him, and I would hope this is his case. I hope that he's living in a really nice house. I didn't say mansion. A really nice house with that furniture that you don't have to put together on the floor. You know what I'm saying? With really adult furniture. And also, sidebar, and this might be why he's so cheap. He's got 8 kids with an untold amount of babies' moms. We tried to search, untold. Norman? Untold?
An untold number of women. 8 kids.
Yeah, so he needs to be cheap. As a matter of fact, is he dateable?
Kids? No way.
But I like what he's thinking. It's just that the 8 kids was like the turnoff.
Right.
Yeah, 2, 3, fine.
8. 8 is enough. Dad jokes.
Sofia Richie, Lionel's daughter, who's 22. Remember, she used to date 30-something-year-old Scott Disick, father of 3, and baby's mother in tow, Courtney, with the no mask. So she's moved on from Scott, thank goodness, and now she's dating somebody more age appropriate. She's 22 and she's dating a 27-year-old entrepreneur named Matthew Morton. Now, being the foodie that I am, the first thing I thought about, because I'm old school, Morton Salt.
Oh.
Morton Salt, that's the first Morton I knew. My parents weren't taking me to Morton Steakhouse when I was young, so, Morton Salt, which to me is just as much money, Anyway, his grandfather was Morton Steakhouse. His father is Peter Morton, the Hard Rock Cafe founder. And they gave him a Mexican restaurant here in the city that Norman calls a lifestyle. He's the
Cha-cha matcha.
Yes. Clap if you know what that is. Oh, okay. Why is it a lifestyle?
It's just awesome. Yeah.
I love Mexican food. Anyway, I think that they're a good couple. They've been friends since they were children. They run in the same circles. They have a lot in common based on, the wealth and I guess, being shy about the wealth or just shy. They have a lot in common. Anyway, Sofia's parents are thrilled, and hopefully his family is thrilled as well. Sofia, yeah, she's so pretty. I like that.